Hello, friends. Good morning. Welcome to this Daily Flow 10-minute mornings. My name is James, and of course, that's Max. I thought this morning we'd have a little bit more movement, nothing fast, but just sort of wake up the spine and release any those tight spots and uh, yeah, get some energy going. Any pain that you have holding on from the night before, hopefully we'll get that out too. It's also a nice thing to do at the end of the day to wind down a bit. Bring your feet about as wide as your hips and bring your hands to your knees. Push your thighs forward and round your spine. So really take your time. I'm trying to make my low back wide, not just round. So I'm spreading the low back across here and then continuing that, traveling up through the spine, into the shoulder blades, into the shoulders, and then lift the chest and look forward. Now I'm pulling my thighs a little bit, using my knees as traction to broaden my chest. So sort of undulating here between the front and the back body. So again, now I'm going to go the other way. So round the shoulders first, tuck the chin, travel it down the spine. I'm now pushing forward on my thighs. As I come back, I spread the low back out. You might feel a little silly doing this, but it's okay to feel a little silly. It's not a big deal. Inhale, broaden the low back, round up the spine. Lift the chin, draw the shoulder blades together. Just keep with your breath. You don't have to do a specific breathing pattern, just keep breathing. The breath plays an important part for a lot of reasons. It's hard to do in talk. One of them is that all of your breathing muscles are wrapped around here. So as you breathe, you're also stretching from the inside. So it really does make a difference. One last round. Undulate up. Now wrap the shoulder blades back. Pull the heart forward. So this is like a cow pose. And then start to go the other way, round the shoulders. Really exaggerate this. And as it travels down the spine, spread that low back. Rise up. Float your hands overhead. Really reach up here. I'm relaxing in the tops of my shoulders, but I'm trying to lift up the armpits. So one way to do this is to actually rest a hand on the shoulder, on the top of the shoulder, and then think about lifting up first the low ribs, and then wrapping the armpit under, and then energizing the fingertips. But my shoulder hasn't come up a lot. It'll come up a little bit, and that's okay. But you're not motivating that lift from the trap. You're motivating it from the side body, using the obliques a little bit. So I'll do the same thing on the other side. Now knit together those front ribs, look up, inhale. Exhale, take a nice fold forward. Bring your hands to your shins this time, lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, bend your knees and see if you can set your hands on the floor. So how deeply bent your knees is doesn't really matter, but I want my hands and feet flat and like they're making a little box here. So everything's in line. Tuck your chin. And then start to gently lift up through the kneecaps. Again, this will sort of start to round the back. Bring your attention now to the tilt of your pelvis. Think about lifting the front of the pelvis up and dropping the back down. Again, bend the knees deeply. Bring your chest onto your thighs. Look forward a little bit. And as you exhale, press down through the heels. Gently lift the kneecaps up towards the hips so you're engaging your quadriceps. No need to go perfectly straight. Stop the moment you feel like you have to pick your hands up. So stay grounded in your hands and in your feet. One more time. Inhale. Bend the knees. Look forward. Exhale, gently press through the heels, lift the kneecaps, round the spine. It's okay to round it. And then bend it again. Bend the knees again, rather. Keep your knees bent, and this time just roll yourself up to stand one more time. Cross the right foot in front of the left. I'm tucking in my shirt because folding forward wasn't going so great. I don't know how the sound is, but hopefully it's okay. So I'm trying to get the outsides of my feet to touch. If balance is tricky for you here, this part is actually, you don't have to cross, you can just step your feet together. But if you can, cross the right over the left. This is my right hip. I'm sending it over to the right and walking my left fingertips down my left leg. Now stretching the right hand overhead. You should feel this all through the whole side body. Press down in the right foot. So I'm anchoring that right foot. I'm energizing the right fingertips. Now, final piece of the puzzle, wrap the left shoulder blade under, look up underneath the right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Rise up. Separate your feet. We're going to go the other way. Cross the left foot in front of the right. I'm pressing down the left foot. I'm squeezing the thighs together. My right fingertips start to travel down the right thigh. Energize the left fingertips. Left hip travels out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, separate the feet. Exhale, fold forward like a big swan dive. Bring your long spine, hands to the floor, long spine, and then step the left foot back. So you're coming to a lunge. Interlace fingers on top of the right thigh. Gently press that thigh forward. Say hello to your dog. Lift, peel your belly up, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Start to press through the ball of the right foot and lengthen that right leg. Stop where you need to stop. But try to get the leg straight if you can. It's more important, in my opinion, that you feel your chest connected to the thigh and that your hands are grounded. So you might stop with the knee still bent. Otherwise, start to lengthen if you're able. Again, your body will tell you when to stop. It's your job to listen to it. I also am feeling a nice little stretch in the back of the left leg, which was not my intention, but it sure does feel nice. And then rebend the right knee. Step the left foot forward. Find a long spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise up, reach up. Pull your hands to your heart. Let's do that again on the other side. Inhale, floats the arm. Exhale, big fold forward, lead with your heart. Find your long spine and then step the right foot back, lower the right knee down, untuck the right toes. Interlace your fingers on top of the left thigh, gently guide it forward. So this is doing a lot of stuff, including what feels really nice is opening up my right hip flexor. So even though my attention here with my body is that I'm pushing the left thigh forward, it's deepening a stretch on the right side. And so I'm also present with that. Lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, and then again start to press through the ball of the left foot, the ball mound, like right behind the big toe. Put your attention there and really push that forward. And you'll feel how that travels up the leg and helps to square the hips up. Also, I think if you put your attention on the hamstring, if that's what you're thinking about, then you're more likely to hyperextend. If you put your attention on the supporting places, the places that make the stretch possible, notably that left foot in this case, then you're going to just stop where it wants to stop, because it's not about forcing anything ever. Take another inhale and exhale. And then rebend that left knee, step the right foot forward. Hands to your shins, find a long spine, pet your dog, and then fold forward, exhale. With soft knees, roll yourself up to stand. One vertebra at a time. Head and shoulders come up last. Last but not least, float the arms overhead. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Press it down, lift it up. Open up those shoulders. Feel like you're knitting together the low ribs, so there's a little sense of leaning back. Lift the chin. And then if you want a little deeper, soften the knees. Let those knuckles scrape the ceiling. Again, stop where you need to stop. Maybe you go all the way. My knees are a little bent. I'm energizing the feet. I'm relaxing the neck. I'm letting the weight of my hands do a lot of the work. And it's okay if your arms are way back there. It's not a big deal. Just open up the shoulders, put your attention on the shoulders, and find your best expression. Then release and roll yourself up to stand. Give those shoulders a nice roll back. One hand on your heart, the other on your stomach, ending as we always do, taking just a moment to set an intention for the day, to remind yourself that you got this. You're going to be just fine. We'll be just fine together. Come back anytime. Together we take a deep inhale and exhale. The light that is in me bows to, honors, and is very grateful for the light that is in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining Max and me. As always, feel free to leave a comment. I see them, I'll see any of them. I'll always respond, and I'm happy to incorporate the stuff that you want to work on. So let me know. Let me know what's on your mind. And be sure to follow and share and like and all that stuff. Have a great day. You did a good job.